Hey, what's up? It's Danielle McCulley here in Seattle, also known as DMAC, and today I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of show you um, what kind of entries you can expect when you're using the ForeCaster Pro or FC Pro. Let me just erase that. Scribble. So yeah, right now you can see up here this is a live account. It's not one of my personal live accounts, but it is an account that I manage. So let me just pull this down a little bit. Yeah, so right now up on the screen you can see EJ. Now this has been a really fun trade. As you can see over here, currently up 511 pips and counting. I've been holding this trade for quite a while, but you know, these are some of the signals that I've been able to share with my private Telegram group. Um, I don't know. I know a lot of people have a hard time holding trades this long. I'm still trying to get used to it myself. So, but I'm definitely enjoying swinging these days more than scalping. But, you know, with that being said, you know, the FC Pro indicator, it actually can be a great tool for scalping too, and it does work on all time frames. I will kind of talk about that, you know, in another video, but I just wanted to make a real quick video to just show you the kind of signals and entries that you can get if you stick to the rules. It's pretty simple. And I think this indicator, if you are a new trader, you're just beginning, and you're looking for an indicator that's pretty reliable, you may want to check out the FC Pro. If you can differentiate between green and red, and like I said, you can follow a couple of rules, I think you will get some good results with this indicator. But this was my initial entry here on EJ, right? So this is actually a pretty good setup as far as the rules are concerned. I won't go into detail in this video. I'll have to make another video for that. But, you know, price was at some type of major support or resistance, even though it wasn't at one of these, you know, zones that's automatically drawn for you. It was up here around the 800 moving average. And for those of you that know me, you know that's one of my favorite moving averages. It acts as very strong support and resistance and can give you some really clean entry points. All right, so that was one thing that caught my eye. And then you have the 200 moving average here, which is flat. So that's another thing that caught my eye. And then you have this little, you got the little early bird signal here. The little red, I don't know if you can see that. So this would be the FC Pro early bird signal. And that's actually when I entered this trade right here. Because you got your first MA. So this is like the main component. This is the FC current indicator. Consists of 3 different currents. They each represent a different MA, right? So when you got the first one, it went from it went from green to red, and then you have this huge engulfing bearish candle. So that was that's kind of an aggressive entry, but you know, I'm okay entering that. And then you did get the little signal here pop up. And then you also had the second one turn red. And then you had the third one turn red. So when all 3 are turning red, that's a really good sign that you can go ahead and continue to sell, you know, this pair. And then over here you do have the trend bar is mostly red. All time frames are in a downtrend except for the 1 hour. It's actually, the yellow means it's consolidating. And then the next confirmation for this sell, you know, I knew it was overbought down here. So if you come down here, if you draw this vertical line, you can see, so you want to be looking for selling opportunities after this vertical line. So this is on the 4-hour, but you can jump down to the 15-minute or the 30-minute and find and locate this line, and then just look for those selling opportunities, after that. But this is a very easy to use system or template, whatever you want to call it. This Doppler is kind of a tweaked version of the TDI, and it's very powerful. Your main your main things that you're looking for on this indicator down here is, like I said, this RSI price line, which is the blue one. You're looking for this to be overbought or oversold, and sometimes it doesn't even have to be above the 68 level, but you just need to pay attention to where price is around this yellow market baseline. But right here in this case it was overbought, so once it crossed down here, that was a good sell signal. So anytime you get that blue line crossing down, that confirms the sell, right? And then when you get both of them crossing below the yellow, that's more of a long-term trade. So that's just something to keep, a mental note of. When they both cross, like right here, that means you can like hold it, for long term. And if you come up here and you look at the FC current indicator, then you also know that this third one turned red, so that's an indication of, hey, okay, well, this downtrend is going to continue. So again, this indicator was made to really help simplify trading as much as possible. And not only that, but it was designed to help you get those sniper entries, eliminate some drawdowns so you can have tighter stop loss, which will eventually lead to bigger risk reward ratios. So the tighter your stop loss, the bigger the lot size you can use without over leveraging your account. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you real quick, the type of signals, and they're really good signals. I think they're better on the higher time frames, but this indicator, it does work on all time frames. This was a good buy signal. Again, you still have to pay attention to what price is doing. It's at this support zone. Look at all those wicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. 3 hits to this low here, and then it pushes up and takes off. And you're talking about if you're a swinger, you're talking about some nice pips. That's 460 right there. And as you can see, like I said, I'm currently up over 500 pips. I entered this one earlier today because I do think this is going to keep dropping. It might do a pullback. It could do a pullback and then continue down. But I definitely think it has some more drop in it. So I'm just going to keep holding it a little bit longer to see how it plays out. But yeah, that's it. So, if you're looking for a system that's easy to use, not complicated, I mean, super easy. If you can just follow some rules and, just stick to the colors, red for the sell, green for the buy, that's pretty much it. And again, I have been sharing some of these FC Pro signals in my private Telegram group. Now, if you would like to be in that group, I've had a lot of people reach out to me and they would like to join the group. That's fine. My contact information will be below this video. So you can reach out to me on Telegram. You can reach out to me on Facebook and just say, hey, I'd like to join your private Telegram group, and I will shoot you the link. So as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, it is a private group, so it's by invite only. So what I might do on this, I am going to leave the link under this video. No, I'm not. I changed my mind. I'm not going to do that. Because then, yeah, never mind. If you want to be a part of my private Telegram group, yeah, just shoot me a message on Facebook or Telegram, and I'll get the link over to you, and then hopefully you can join and, you know, catch some of these pips that we're catching. All right. But yeah, that's it. All I have for you. Yeah, another, this was a great sniper entry signal called by the FC Pro. And one thing, so I told you this little red one is the early bird. This white one is going to be the sure shot. This is going to be your safest entry. You shouldn't have any drawdown on if you are patient and you wait for this in the right situation. Now, as you can see, it will give, you know, it will give signals, but every signal is not a good signal. So you still have to look at the bigger picture. Don't just focus on the little arrows. All right. So if you're interested in learning more about the FC Pro, go ahead, click the link below this video. It'll take you over to my website where you can learn more about it. I think there is a video that will give you an overview, like a breakdown of the system and how everything works together. Like, there's so many different confluences and confirmations on this system that it really can work as a standalone template. So that's why I said, you know, it's great for people, those traders that are non-technical. Like, I get it. Not everybody is into that stuff. I personally love it. I love doing technical analysis and marking up charts and stuff like that, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. I know that. So if you love indicators and you're looking for something that's reliable and, you know, is not going to repaint and things like that, yeah, check out the FC Pro. Go ahead, click on that link to find out more about it. All right. And in my next video, I'm just going to go over some things about the system, like what to look for, what not to look for, and things like that. All right. So I'll break it down and I'll show you how I really use it. I'll just kind of go from point A to point B, like a walkthrough of how I scan, you know, the different charts and what I look for. How do I determine if it's a good trading opportunity or not? Because I think that's where, you know, a lot of people get confused. They don't really know what to look for, you know. So I did include in the PDF file of the ForeCaster Pro strategy, you know, there is a checklist that you want to make sure you're doing. You want to, if you find a pair and it looks like it's a good selling opportunity or buying opportunity, you still want to check some things off. You want to, you know, first thing you want to look at to see, is price at some type of support and resistance. If it's not, then you probably don't want to sell it. And that's why I said those are always going to be, you know, the best setups. Find, you know, find those setups where you get price at one of these zones like this. So either this can push up and break through some of this, or, you know, it could continue to break down. So we'll just wait and see how that plays out. But that's all I have for you today. Yeah, if you would like to grab a copy of the FC Pro, just go ahead and click the link below this video. If you have any questions about it, you know, contact me on Facebook. I do check my messages often, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and hopefully I can answer whatever questions you may have. All right. So happy trading. I hope you guys finish the week strong, and I will see you guys in the next video.